All right. So I basically agree. The things I didn't like. I'll start with the things I didn't like about the game. Um, I didn't like the quick time events. They were really annoying. Um, the it, like if you ever play a Heavy Rain is basically a full improvement over this game. Now that makes sense because Heavy Rain is made by the same development team, Quantic Dream, and the quick time events are better, the story is better, the graphics are better, everything about that game is better. So if you want like a better version of this game, play Heavy Rain. Um, Now the quick time events in this game, they at at best they're just non-intrusive or they're tolerable. At worst, they are unbelievably frustrating. Um, and it really sucks that you have to start over and then you get game overs and stuff like that. I mean, they were trying to figure out a way to make it like a video game so that you actually have lives and stuff like that, while combining it with a deep story. But you know, I don't know if that really worked out so well. So that I didn't like. The sneaking stuff when you go back into the past and have those flashbacks. That that sucked. That was terrible. I hated it. It I don't think it added anything to the game. It was annoying. You know, sneaking in this game is a far cry from Metal Gear Solid. And then there were the two parts where you're in the library, and then when you're in the archives. Those two segments were awful. I hated them. They made me want to rage quit, and I did rage quit. Um, with that said, I think the game is great. The story's really good. The graphics are really good. You know, it has a compelling storyline. I think the best part of the game is at the beginning. Um, the beginning of this game, it starts out really, really strong. The story's really like interesting, and you're rooting for Lucas. That's the other thing. The characters in this game, they're kind of a mixed bag. I like Lucas. I like Carla. I'm sorry to say, but that black guy is just kind of like a throwaway character. He didn't even really need to be in the game. And in fact, we got rid of him. It's like he just went off with Winona Ryder and said, you know, fuck you to the main cast because he was a fifth wheel. He didn't really need to belong. I don't even know what would happen if you choose to stay. Like, is he part of the game after that, or does he just kind of like, you know, fall off the face of the planet? I don't know. Um, in any case, he was useless. I didn't like him. He's just whatever. He's just a groovy kind of guy, a very stereotypical black guy. You know, I don't need that. Um, Other than that, I liked Lucas and I liked Carla. They were interesting characters, and I wanted to find out. And I was rooting for Lucas. I wanted him to win. That was important to me. Unfortunately, the story does peter off near the end. It becomes like I wish it were grounded more in reality, and that's exactly what Heavy Rain is. It's a mystery story. There's not like a hell of a lot of mystery in this. It's just like this weird mystical thing. So like in the beginning, the reason why it's better, the story's better, is because it's more grounded in reality. Like it is like a mystery. You're investigating stuff, trying to solve crime while at the same time trying to get Lucas, away from danger. That's cool. But then once all the mystical Mayan civilization crap starts, like I feel like the story just, it kind of is left by the wayside. Um, so that's that's basically it. Like the graphics, I think are great for the time. You know, this game came out in 2005, and it's still, it's not perfect, but it's still a great graphic adventure type of game. I shouldn't call it a graphic adventure. Storybook type of video game, and it's worth playing if you're a fan of Quantic Dream and Heavy Rain. Um, Definitely, and I'm glad I played it. It was a good suggestion from Nilavani. And I'm looking forward to playing more games like this. And there are more games uh, by Quantic Dream, and I'm sure by other companies as well. So that's it. Yeah, I give this game my recommendation. It's good, not perfect, but good game.